Thank you so much for taking the What's Your Unique Success Archetype quiz. Your quiz report is being created and will hit your email inbox in about 15 minutes. But in the meantime, let's talk about your results. My name is Brad Bizjack. I'm a personal development expert and certified high-performance coach who has trained over 70,000 people in the area of maximizing success and fulfillment. And based on the information you share with me and the little bit that I know about you and your situation, your current unique success archetype is ACPX, or Achiever's Paradox. That means you're a high achiever already. No one has to force you to do the work that it takes to change your life. You know you're destined for greatness and you love thinking about future possibilities. But one of the biggest mistakes that the ACPX archetype makes is basing your sense of worth on more. More success, more money, more checked off the to-do list. So you bounce from goal to goal, checklist to checklist, wondering, where's the fulfillment? So you trick yourself into thinking that you need to take even more action. And even when you complete your to-do list, you can't relax because you're so focused on how you have to do it again the next day. So you have a very hard time appreciating the journey because you're always stressed that you're not there yet. Now, the ACPX rarely ever recharges their batteries. They don't have hobbies, and you have this never-ending fear that if you stop, it'll all fall apart. Like everything's held together by this tiny little thread. And so you're climbing this ladder relentlessly without ever stopping to question if this ladder is even leaning up against the right wall. It's like you're running away from your past while simultaneously trying to get to a finish line that never comes. So your worth becomes a moving target, and it feels like you're chasing a ghost, because you have no idea if what you're doing will fulfill you long term, because you've never stopped to ask if this ladder you're climbing is even leaning up against the right wall. Now, the good news is there's a really simple way for the ACPX to break through this stage and to reach the next levels of success and fulfillment. But traditionally, this involves spending hundreds of hours working with a coach or a therapist, reading countless growth books, and following successful people, hoping to adopt their habits, only to get nowhere with more money in the bank, but feeling more miserable and burnt out than ever. But after working with 70,000 people just like you, I started to realize the biggest thing stopping the ACPX is actually quite simple. See, you're already doing everything you possibly can to reach the next level, yet you're still here with the same unasked and, more importantly, unanswered questions. Is it really possible to be successful and deeply fulfilled at the same time? What's gonna be enough? When will I actually get to enjoy my life? And the only reason you're asking those questions is because you haven't yet identified and connected with your life's purpose. You're spending all day searching for it without knowing it. See, purpose is where fulfillment comes from. And let's be honest, how can you ever expect to experience success and fulfillment if you don't even know if all the effort you're putting in is aligned with what you actually want deep down? How can you ever expect to relax and enjoy your success if you don't know your purpose and what sets your soul on fire and actually leaves you fulfilled, so you don't keep chasing something over and over? Because if you want to change, that's what it's going to take. You have to stop running away. Now, you may have gotten to where you are right now through all this relentless effort, but what got you here will not get you there. And after living it myself, spending years in the ACPX archetype, I can tell you that enjoying your life isn't going to get in the way of your achievements. It's going to fuel them with a much more sustainable fuel source. Over the years, I've realized that when you identify your purpose, all of these challenges go away rather quickly. And not only are you deeply fulfilled every day, but you actually succeed far more because you know the ladder you're climbing is leaning up against the right wall. And identifying your purpose doesn't take a lot of work. In fact, you can find it in just 7 days with 30 minutes a day. Now, if you can't invest 30 minutes a day for 7 days to find the purpose of your life and break through this ACPX archetype, let go of burnout, and experience more fulfillment, then close out this video right now, because what I'm about to tell you will require that, but it will change everything for you. I have created a simple 7-day process where you will identify your purpose, keep your spark alive, and finally start enjoying the success you create, regardless of how much is on your plate right now. You'll be able to let go of that pressure The process is so powerful that I actually charge $697 on my website right now for this. But because you took time to go through the quiz and you're still watching this video, that means deep down, you're obviously an action taker, but you're someone that's serious about change and you're sick of this feeling of constant burnout and pressure on your back. So I want to make this a no-brainer for you. And I'm going to reduce the investment to only $47 when you click the button below. But when you leave that page, you will never see that offer again. And I have to warn you, this process is so powerful that I'm actually going to give you 30 days to go through it. And if you do the work and haven't identified your purpose in life and start experiencing more fulfillment, I'll give 100% of your money back. So you either break through this archetype to the next level or you get your money back. There's literally no way for you to lose here. So the question you need to ask yourself is $47 worth it to you to finally create the success and fulfillment that you deserve? And to stop the cycle of perfection and guilt that prevents you from enjoying your success? How much longer are you going to be an example for other people without feeling like a leader yourself? And I get it. A common symptom of an ACPX archetype is that they're a walking ball of stress and falsely believe that everything's all on your shoulders, so you can't ask for help because the ACPX prides themselves on how much they can handle. But if you don't change this, sure, you'll have achievement, you figure that out, but it will never feel like enough. And you'll feel like a failure even though you're an example to so many around you. And here's the unfortunate part. It'll cause you to feel totally alone, like something's broken about you. And it will impact every part of your life: parenting, marriage, career, business, money, health, you name it. You'll even start to feel empty with the things that used to bring you so much joy. And your success will start to feel like a chore. The ACPX hasn't yet learned how to feel fulfilled because they think enjoyment is a threat to their success. But it's actually a superpower. And the minute you find your purpose is the minute you start to enjoy your success and pour gasoline on that fire. Most people spend decades lost in a fog, sprinting to an unknown destination, unsure of their purpose. But if you're alive, if you're breathing, that means you too have a purpose, even if you can't see it yet. But in just 7 days, you can clear the uncertainty and step into the success, freedom, and most importantly, enjoyment and fulfillment you deserve with absolutely nothing to lose. So if anything I mentioned resonates with you and you're ready for change, click the button below this video and roll in life on purpose, and I will see you on the inside.